boy.
What's up?
What's poppin'?
Nothing much, man. What you got going on?
Okay. Talking about what I looked at in the 4 hour, those prices we were looking at to get tapped into in the 4 hour, and they did. So it was
Right.
a nice look. These areas right here, levels got tapped in. So I'm still looking for continued bearish momentum to probably take out these levels potentially.
For sure, for sure.
Who knows?
Right. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty good, for buys on the hour. If you get a close above what's that, 69.20 or something, we can head up to 69.35, 40, that area. I can see it feeling that drop from what it did on 9 farm.
Yep.
And yeah,
And that's all the way. It's pretty much 69.50 ish.
yeah. And then it can turn back around and continue to sell off for the week. That's what I see.
Yep. I agree. 100%.
Yeah.
Man, I got a question.
What's up?
Did we do a live last week?
No, we did a Telegram.
Yes, we did. And I did not post. That's what I got to post up. Okay. Because I was like, damn, I'm looking at my settings on my previous thing. And I was like, damn. I
Yeah,
got
that's a
to.
lot of small clips you can pull out of that one.
Hmm. I probably need to go and chop it up
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
instead of just put up. Yeah, you might. Yeah, you're right. I'm probably going to chop that up. So that's what happened. Yeah. We didn't do it live last week because we was having technical difficulties with Wi-Fi, but we did a Telegram call, and we gonna chop that up and put that on YouTube so
Mhm.
everybody can see it. Put it on our Instagram. Let everybody know we be talking about real stuff too.
Yes. Yeah, that was really nice.
Nah, facts. Probably next week we'll do it again.
No, I'm down for that, man.
We'll do it again, and had the charts up, but we'll just talk just in general about what's up, how everybody. Yes, sir. Man, when you get some time, you gotta check out that video or that interview.
Okay.
I'll post it in the
Yes,
group.
I'm gonna do that tonight.
It's very good, bro. It's not a lot to do with forex trading or trading per se,
Hmm.
but just the mind frame of what the guy talks about. He kind of talk about more about crypto, so it'll be definitely be dope for Anthony to tap into since he about to take that class.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have any entries. This was an entry that I would have took that buy, but I wasn't sitting in front of the computer.
Yeah, that's the one that I took.
Nice.
The opening of these, off that 1 hour when it closed.
Right here. Yeah, but last week was amazing.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna care, bro. Yeah, last week was fucking fire. Like it wasn't even just the success of winning a trade per se, but it was just the analysis playing out that predicted.
Yep. I mean, but that's the whole thing. A lot of people can just look at the chart and be like, "Oh, it's going to hit this area. It's going to hit the area." The tough part is executing on it.
Facts.
You know.
Facts.
But yeah, just about every time, if you like what you did, on that recent post on Instagram, how you look, showed that chart about what we talked about, what those targets and stuff like that, and they both hit. They all hit. So it's just
Even though in that move midweek, it looked like it was about to turn bullish.
mm-hmm.
Like right up in here when it took that dive up, like it looked like it was about to turn bullish and fill this little gap right here and then continue bullish, but it turned around and then broke lower.
Yeah. I mean, and if you go to the 1 hour, you can see that it was just only making was that a lower high.
Pretty much, yeah. On the
You
larger
know.
time frame, it was just chopped up on the 1 hour, but yeah.
Yeah.
You can see it better on the daily. You got your lower high, you got a lower high, another lower high.
Yep. Now, if it would have broke above on that daily, like yeah, if that would have broke the close above that previous one, then yeah, that would have broke structure, and then you're gonna look for a higher low to
Yep.
continue with bias.
So this right here could be the higher low from this new bullish move.
Exactly. But it
This
would have to
weekly high.
break. It would have to
Yeah.
close and break. Yeah.
Yeah, it had to definitely close above 70, 70,
Yes.
70, 72. Mm-hmm. How your week was last week? Or this week? Or last week?
It was decent. It was decent, man. It was straight.
That's what's up.
I wasn't that active in it. I got caught up in 9 Fonts payroll,
Mm.
but mainly just wasn't all the way focused on that day, which I should have just,
What you was looking at bias potentially?
yes, potentially just because of what it was doing on the
Right.
1 hour and the 4 hour. Like I just like you said, I thought it was going to head that way, but in which it may do so, but no, after NFP, it's just like yeah, we still bearish, man. It's gonna be some time for it like really turn around, in the larger time frames, daily, weekly, talking.
Yeah. On a weekly, I mean, yeah. Like I said, we got to break above here. I don't see price come above here.
Yep.
75.
Like right now,
75.
it's like a perfect from last week. It's a perfect sell setup.
Nah, like I talked about, like we got like I broke it down at the beginning of this video, and overall it led to me realizing that we had a weekly engulfing candle this week
Yep.
that engulfed the previous week.
Yep.
It engulfed it on the wicks and the body. So just keep that in mind. Granted it could come all the way up here, but that would be a prime area for selling.
Mm-hmm.
So I could come all the way up here and try to test these. If they don't continue higher and try to break above here, then yeah, that'll be a prime area for sale.
Mm-hmm.
The way it's moving, looking like it's supposed to show fill its NFP gap
Yep. That's why I got my take profit at.
up here.
Mm-hmm. Which is at, I mean, to be exact, it's at 69.37.
Nice. Yeah, it's looking good. Yes, and then it's all depending on what London gonna do when that open up. That'll really tell the direction and if the New York session on Monday will continue what London did, or if it's gonna be a prime area for, hey guys, we go push the market up so y'all can sell it type
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I see.
Hmm. Now we're approaching a break this little recent high on this little sell trend, 69.19.
Mm-hmm. How'd you do last week?
Oh man, I did amazing. I ain't gonna cap.
Good.
Put it like this: I was profitable at the end of the week, and I made back all losses in that same time frame. So it was like a learning my lesson of you know what not to do, which is really just not trading around prime hours, you know. But when I see a setup on a smaller time frame, I'll be taking it. And last week it was working out in my favor. Not saying that that's something I could continue to do for the rest of my life, but I was in sync with the market up.
No, I got you. What times were those?
Um, I was catching some trades that were profitable, that were entries in like the 1, 2, 3 o'clock time frame, and it was pushing further into profit as the
Riding
Australian
that.
session, yeah, Australian session and
Yeah,
Asian session opened up. So
cool.
that type shit and being up super late, catching London setups at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You know,
Oh yeah, you was on it then. Yeah, you ever do
yeah.
that and
Nah, I was
trade
staying up.
overnight? Yeah,
Nah, facts, bro. Cause I be driving Uber like at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'd be up at 3, so I could just glance in my charts, and if I see a fire ass setup, and then come New York, they still in that move, and then further pushing into that move, like yeah, it was great.
dang, yeah, that's like perfect time, man.
For
That's
real.
perfect.
And I reviewed. I always back test every week on Saturday, just to see how well is one. I'm testing the strategy, making sure I'm catching only trades that's within the strategy and certain setups I look for. And I look to see how many actually played out after the fact, not while you live trading. And just utilizing back testing and what previously happened as I was in play, and is only developing more and more patience for me. Like as I see what happened, I can lay off of my my entries. My entries be good, but sometimes they be early or late. But
Yeah,
nonetheless, the market moves in a direction, so I'm just trying to hone in on those entries. The uncomfortable entries when it's moving down, but it's just testing lows and hitting people's stop loss to turn around and go right back
right.
up. That type shit. And not only that, I was doing good at adding to positions. Like positions would be in profit, and then it'll turn around to break even, and then I'll add to it, and then
Mm-hmm.
it'll just move back in profit. Like that shit was feeling amazing.
Yes.
I was like, Lord have mercy. And not on then that too, and holding my stop losses while the trade was still in play until it got at least 10, 20 pips in profit to where I can lock in profit or move it to the break even. Like the market being like 5 pips away from your stop loss, but you not doing nothing, just watching it and it turn around. Like it's you got it at a good stop loss to where like if it's gonna take me out, then the move wasn't the move. But if it's not gonna take me out, I shouldn't get scared. I should just stick to my guns and just go with the move, and that shit played out well too.
Nice.
So overall, it was just a great week for everything.
Yeah, man. You was just trading. You was in with the trend.
Facts
You know.
on both sides. On
Yes.
both sides, I caught the move up, move down. Like it was good. It was real
And
good.
you was doing that mainly off the what was that, the hour or 4 hour
I
or
was doing it based off of what the daily high and low was from the previous day and how that daily candle is moving in what direction. Is it bullish? Well, if it's bullish, then it's for sure gonna tap into my previous daily high. If it's
oh, okay.
bearish, for sure it's gonna tap into my previous daily low. So I just check to see the temperature of the market. Does it tap into the previous day's high early in New York session? Then I'm kind of more leeway that it's going to continue for the rest of the day in that pattern. Or does it kind of hang around in the zone and then shoot up a couple of wicks to a certain high, showing that it's not really the break, and then it reverses and I catch a reverse from the high. I don't catch the top, but I catch a reverse from the high, at a sell off, and then come to find out that be the reverse from the daily.
Mm. No,
So
I got you.
yeah, it's been good. Just overall, just being locked in, man.
Oh man, that's what's up.
Just being locked in, bro. And entries on the 15 minute.
Okay.
Yeah, catching entries on the 15 minute. All the swings. When I see swing lows, the swing highs, I catch those. Waiting for 15-minute candles to close, and do they break certain wick levels on previous candles? I basically take the same knowledge I do on any higher time frame, and just drop it down to the 15 minute.
Got you. Yeah, this one working out pretty good.
Nah, you good, bro. You golden. Like I said, I won't be getting into this one until they give some kind of pullback. But if you got in where I wanted to get in, you are good. You are in a good position. At this point, anything you should break even.
Right.
How it's moving up.
I'm kind of almost on my Roberto.
Come on, man.
Oh, like when you see a color change
Hey, bro.
after it hit an area of support or resistance, it's like a given that it's gonna go in your favor to the next.
Do you when you see that, do you like not blindly, but is your confidence so strong that you like could blindly take that buy or sell off that first
Yes. No. Yes.
man?
Yes.
Like is it kind of like you rolling the dice at the casino, but you know them hoes gonna fall on like a 7 or 11 or some shit?
Yeah, and not only that, if you lose, you are at the bottom of resistance. So like if it's if you lose, it's like yeah, you might take a hit on some pips or something like that, but it won't be nearly as much. Like your risk to reward is like super greater because you are at an area of support or resistance going in
Yeah,
the opposite direction. You
facts.
know,
So and then you
well,
get to control how high you put your stop loss over that swing, that previous swing
yes,
high, swing
yes,
low.
because you're gonna go into profit now. If it turned back around, then it was a fake out. It happens, but fake outs usually happen once it breaks support or resistance, not when it hits it and it turns
Facts.
around. See, I get in as soon as it hits it, and I only do it on the 1 hour.
Nice.
Like, but yeah, lately I've been I've been taking those. And like you said, though, sometimes it just be blindly. I see it. If it, if it looks good, then yeah. Like right now,
But it's blindly on your confidence. Like you don't have to look
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
deep
yeah.
into other. Of course you look at other time frames to just confirm, but once you get all them confirms, like you blindly gonna take that trade, and if it works or don't work, at least you took a good trade, you got a good entry, and you have a story for that entry.
Yep.
Like you ain't just open up the charts and be like, oh, it's going up, let me buy it.
Right.
Nah, man, I'm on the same wave, bro. Like I said, at this point, it's just capital
Yeah.
as far as determining if I could do this really full time.
Mm-hmm.
I could say I'm full time, but it ain't full time till it's full time financially.
I was just about to say that it ain't full time until you're doing it full time.
Facts.
Like I'm in it, you know,
Right? Yeah.
for
We
for a
trade
time.
like a full time trader because that's what we want to do eventually. But
Right.
you're not really that until you that.
Yeah.
Which is like that fake it till you make it. But this is an industry where you can really do that. Like you're
Right.
supposed to do that.
But there isn't, and I was just, man, it's crazy you said that because I was thinking about that. How people say, "Yeah, you know what, man, you gotta fake it till you make it," and I was like, no, like actually, you do it till you make it. It's like if you faking it, then you will never make it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
Like,
facts, facts,
like,
facts, facts. Now that's
like,
deep.
like when
Real
you
talk.
doing it. You know what I'm saying?
It's just levels.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. You
it's
crawl
just
before you
levels.
walk, and
Yeah,
say, yeah, yeah,
facts.
that is true.
You're right.
And looking to get a house here soon too, bro. So that's definitely been keeping us busy.
Facts. Well, y'all been keeping your eye on the market.
Yeah, I mean, but the market go do what it do. Like there's no control over any market in the world. You have no
True.
control over it. So like a lot of people is just like, oh man, interest rates are high and blah blah blah. But it's like, yeah, but it's always
I mean,
going. That's his way of
you could get
balancing
a
out.
good interest rate. It's just the price you buying at. Like I
Yes,
don't.
but
Nobody
that's
knows
that's the
when.
balance.
Yeah, nobody knows when the market is gonna crash, but it is going to. Like this is prime for crashing with the
But
interest rates
I know, but
rising and the government printing the money that they doing to cover for that they don't have, and
yeah,
they trade deficit is further increasing with China and all that shit, which I got further more understanding on that. Like
yeah,
it's
man.
it's crazy for them to think that this is going to continue for the long run. Like you said, every market has its flows. Like it's gonna happen. Like crashes and then the upside. Like it's always gonna happen. And you got built-in appreciation when you own property, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, the price can drop, but it ain't gonna go to zero.
Mm-mm.
It's real property. It's gonna have some kind of value. Like the land gonna have value. But
And honestly, that's what I think what type of crash is going to happen. It won't be a crash like, like a regular housing market. It's going to be more so like stuff going to be wide open because people can't pay. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have foreclosures, stupid, beautiful houses foreclosed because people
facts,
can't pay their bills.
facts.
So I think that's what type of crash going to happen. It won't be like, you know what I'm saying, like any other crash. Um,
But that's what stems for it, bro. That's where it stems from. When people can't pay their bills, and the first person that start to sell a house for 310,000 when the lowest house respectfully sold for 360,
mm-hmm.
that's when the crash happens. That's when people are like, "Oh, you got 310? Well, shit, I need to sell my house. Let me get 300." Then the next
Because I
nigga go do
need something.
290.
I
Then the
need
next
something
nigga
right
go do
now.
280. Then the next nigga go do 270. And that's when the market crashes. That's when everything goes down as far as market. It stems from jobs and high
Yep.
taxes and high interest. That's where it stems from, and that's what we seeing right now. So
Oh yeah.
that's gonna lead into like cheaper prices. So you know, I I just hope y'all find a good deal financially, let alone the interest rate. You can't control the banks. The banks go do what they do.
Yep. I'm
So
looking at it like this. Like I know it's gonna be a because you will never lose when you buy in.
true,
You know what I'm saying? So just to put
true.
in this like,
When real
this is
estate is involved,
exactly that's what I'm
because you
saying.
you
That's what I'm
got you
saying.
got a lot of potential upside that a lot of other investment strategies don't have. So yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, because it's only gonna be so long until we get something else. Like this is gonna be the beginning of it,
Yeah,
of just like the whole real estate and seeing how that work and yeah, man, it's
it's like
exciting.
it's like a fixer upper.
Yeah, yeah,
That way you can build some equity into that whole.
all right. And like I
Hmm.
said, it may not be this first one per se, but with any house, you can do that. So yeah, we'll definitely do,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
over the time of staying there. I'm sure we go do some upgrades.
Facts. Nah, that's what's up, man. It's a perfect time for ownership.
Yep. Oh my gosh, yes,
One of
that
the
is true.
main categories of ownership, whether it's stocks, bonds, real estate, business ownership, like one of them hoes. It's a great move. It's just like this bullish move that's happening on a Sunday.
On a Sunday, some Sundays, man. Oh yeah, that's a super engulfing. 'Cause this hour will close just like how it is.
It's pushing.
Yeah.
I just started to go to 69.30.
You think it's gonna go way up there?
It's about to like even numbers. Cause a lot of people trying to fade that shit. They probably trying to sell right now and getting and draw down like a bitch. Cause they
Mhm.
thought that they thought the sale was gonna happen right here. Once they saw
Yep.
this candle and then the little candle pushed down, people probably was taking buku sales. Let's see. How can I? Yeah, there you go. What was last week? Last week was what was the 31st. Man, I've been riding around Fort Worth a lot lately doing Uber.
Mhm.
Man, it
What
done changed a lot. Bro. Fort Worth is really nice, man.
what part?
All parts, like especially around where we went to that park where we used to go running at.
Oh yeah, that is lovely over there.
Bro, it is lovelier. That and
Really?
other little yeah, downtown near downtown, like it's just so relaxed. It's night and day from downtown Dallas.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, night and day. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I love downtown Fort Worth way better than Dallas.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna say way better, but yeah, I like it's
It's
calmer.
a
Like
different atmosphere. Yeah, it's way calmer. Like you
Yep.
can, when I drove by, you see the people, the type of people is more families and couples, and
It's younger.
it's younger, but it's a mix with, you know, middle age and slightly older.
That's true.
Like
Yeah, that is true.
especially when you go to the stockyard, man. I did some Ubering around there at night. What it was, Friday or Saturday night, man. It was lit. I'm talking about older people, younger people, white, black, Asian, everybody out there, bro, having a great time, smiling, taking pictures, hugging. Like it was fire, bro. I was like, damn, bro, I gotta come out here at night. We did the daytime
Yeah.
tours, but it's a different
You ever
atmosphere.
did the stockyards? Like you ever walked around and spent the day
Yeah,
over there?
yeah. During the day though,
Okay.
I ain't go at night.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
nighttime,
like
yeah, you could get your two
even though
step
people
on at
drunk,
night.
it's not that Dallas drunk where niggas fighting and girls talking about past relationships and all, like it's just
Yeah.
nah, fam,
Yeah.
it's a different vibes. I just downloaded it. This video, this man, when I upload this audio for y'all and when we chop it up, it's gonna be real dope.
Yeah. What you playing it back?
Yeah, I just played it very very quick, just a little snippet, and like you popped it off. You was talking on the first little part. I was like, running it.
That was nice,
For
man.
real.
Those conversations are like, just affirmations. Sometimes you get it from, a conversation instead of, writing it down, talking to yourself in the mirror and all that, which works,
Right.
but yeah, man, that was nice. You need that.
Facts. No lie. Well, what you think this trade gonna do? It's gonna continue in your favor and hit your take profit in the morning?
Yes, it's gonna hit it tonight.
Man,
Probably
come
before I
on,
go to
man.
sleep.
Calling it. Come on. So
Yeah.
if we post it on the gram, if y'all wanna join the Telegram group, y'all can. We
Yes.
ain't tripping. Y'all, just ask whatever, and we'll
Yeah.
add y'all on, man. We talk about stuff daily, so feel free to hop on in there. But he calling it tonight. It's gonna push higher. So London, come on,
Yep.
continue with this bullish move.
Why not?
Why not? But yeah, man, we about to wrap it up. And overall, like I said, we still looking to test these 4-hour levels right here
Oh yeah.
that we see. So we're looking for bullish continuation. So I could see this pushing up, creating a wick, coming back out, and starting off. Similar
Yep.
idea right here.
Exactly.
All right, man. Well, we gonna be back next Sunday, 8 o'clock,
That's it.
and we about to be out of here. All right, brother.
All right, man. You take it easy,
We out.
bro.
Peace.
Peace.